Good evening. I am impaled by a candelabra. And welcome to the Galloping Gourmet, a show about food and drink. Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow you die. That's just a bit of jocularity, a little levity to lighten the mood and break up the monotony. We are here to discuss good food and good drink. Let's start with caviar. Delicious. Now we all know black caviar is far inferior to red salmon eggs. That's salmon with an L. Don't pronounce it, or you're a peasant. Anyone who would prefer black caviar to red caviar is simply gauche and needs to be taken out back and shot. Anyone who prefers black caviar to red will be the first up against the wall when the revolution comes, if you know what I'm saying. They need to be taken out to the woodshed and given a right good thrashing. Moving on. Oh, that's salty. They pop in your mouth like bubble wrap. It should be paired with a pate, a duck liver pate, a foie gras, if you may, if you must, if you will, and if you can, on a water cracker. Of course, you need to wash it down. Let's wash it down here. Oh, that's good. That's a Puy Frisé. Now, you can substitute a Beaujolais for the Puy Frisé if you're going to go slumming. Now, we all know that the Beaujolais Nouveau is only available at the first of the year, which is why we've gone with the Puy Frisé. Because I can't wait for that. I don't have that kind of time, and I'm a busy man. I've got big deals cooking. Either way, Grand Cru Classe and right good drinking. I beg your pardon. Moving on. Now that we've got the formalities out of the way, and we've gotten past the aperitif, we've gotten past the tapas, we've gotten past the heavy hors d'oeuvres, let's move on to the main course, which of course will be veal. Veal parmesan. It's a nice veal parmesan. Now, anything that's parmesan is going to be delicious. If I took a mozzarella and marinara and poured it steaming hot on top of a rock, it would be simply delicious. However, to have a proper meal like a gentleman, we must first torture a calf and make it suffer and make it lame. We need a crippled calf. I do need a calf that needs a walking stick and a cane and a walker with tennis balls on it. That's the kind of calf that I have to eat my parmesan with. Regular beef won't do. Pork, chicken, just rubbish. I need a tortured baby cow who's a cripple to make my parmesan delicious. and I'll have it no other way. And anyone who says otherwise, again, out to the woodshed with him or her. Now, we've had our delicious meal. We've had our appetizers. We've had our main course. It's time for afters. What's for afters? What's for afters, Mum? Well, of course, you've got your... If we're going to be garish, don't be garish, but if you must, go with the obvious. Of course, you've got your baked Alaska. And you've got your cherries flambe. Oh, look, it's on fire. I'm a pyromaniac. Old school, old hat. It's old hat. It's trite. It's just played out. And I won't stand for it. Bananas Foster? Some kind of phallic thing going on? Why don't you save it for the cigar after the meal? If you're going to be that kind of... Are you a funny boy? Are you a little light in the loafers? Have a dessert like a man. Eat a man's dessert. A man's dessert. Devil's food cake. And a demitasse. A small demitasse. Thus the name. Because it's demi, you see. With a twist of lemon, and you're good to go. And of course, the cigars and the cognac will be out on the patio, on the veranda, overlooking the moonlight and the bay, and the palm trees sway, and how I remember her auburn hair that fell about her shoulders in tresses and trestles and tendrils on that soft summer night. And that's all we have for tonight on the Galloping Gourmet. I hope you enjoyed it. I am impaled by a candelabra, and buenos noches, bonsoir, sayonara, dos fridanya.